We're back on a food theme today, and today we're visiting a food court. And these places are very common in Thailand. Virtually every shopping mall has one. And the format is that they don't normally accept cash. The first thing you do is you need to put some money on a card that they give you to pay for the food. And here's the place where you do that. And let's just look at the sign. So it says Jut, which means point. Leg means exchange. Kun is to return. So this is where you return your card once you finish with it. And underneath that, Bat, card. And then there's some English words transliterated into Thai. Food court. And once you've got a card loaded with money, you can look around to find the food you want. And at this place there's also a khao gang, which I talked about in a previous video about restaurants. And at these places they make pre-prepared curries in the morning in big trays, and you just get a plate of rice and you can have as many as you want. And the prices, okay, so at the top it says Ahan J. Ahan is food and J is vegetarian. And at the moment we're in the middle of the Chinese vegetarian festival, so there's a lot of vegetarian food around. And the prices, you can see it says khao rab, so this is a topping on rice. Nung yang, 40 baht, so you can get one curry for 40. You can have two types for 45, three types for 50. This is a closer look at the khao gang curries. So they were prepared this morning, and the problem I find is that by lunchtime they're only sort of tepid, and I like my food hot, and that's another reason why I'm not too keen. I have eaten it at times, but it's not my preference. I much prefer the Ahan Tam Sang, where food is made fresh to order. These places normally have a separate stall for drinks, which is here. So let's just go in a bit closer and see what drinks they've got. Okay. First we have Nam Maprao, which is coconut juice. Underneath that, Nam Grachiap. This is a roselle fruit, which I quite like. Nam Lamyai, just like a small white fruit. Nam Saporot, pineapple. Nam Atlom. Atlom is just carbonated drinks, Coke and Fanta and that sort of thing. Thais really like that. Then underneath that we've got Gaffair, coffee, Cha Yen, cold tea, chocolate, and Ron or Yen, so you can choose between hot and cold. I'm not a great foodie, so although I can read things, I don't always know what things are. But joke is like rice porridge. Sometimes it's translated as gruel, something I'm not too keen on, especially for breakfast. So at the top we've got jok ding gai. This is chicken's feet. Thais and other Asians are very keen on chicken's feet. Nom Jin Nam Ya, I don't know. And at the bottom, beak gai tot. So beak is wing, gai chicken, so chicken's wings, tot is deep fried. Yen Ta Pho is a kind of noodle dish, something else that I'm not all that keen on myself. So there's quite a few guai tiao dishes. Guai tiao comes from Chinese, so these are all sort of Chinese noodle dishes. And second from the bottom is guai tiao nam sai. And there's two types of liquid in these noodle dishes. One is clear and one isn't clear. It's nam sai and nam kon. I can't quite remember which one is the clear one and which isn't. And at the bottom, gao lao tamada. So gao lao, I'm also not sure. Tamada is just normal. Pisset is special. Tom yum is the spicy soup with lemongrass. That can be really spicy. Yen pho and tale. Tale literally means sea, but in restaurants it means seafood. Rat na is quite good. It's flat noodles in a very thick gravy, and this shop sells suki as well. I'm not sure if that comes from China or Japan, and you can have it dry, suki hang, or in a sauce, like in a soup, suki nam. Som tam is the famous spicy Thai salad made from papaya, malagor, and there are quite a few different varieties. And like som tam Thai is just a fairly plain one, which I don't mind. And I can also eat the som tam ball. This is where they put a crab in and they prepare it in a mortar and pestle. So the crab goes in and then gets beaten up in the mortar and pestle. The one I don't like is the plara. This is the fermented fish sauce, and it's a little bit too strong for me, both in taste and smell. Guai jup is another type of noodle dish, and hoi tot. Hoi is like shells, seashells, and tot is deep fried. And this one also does pad thai gung sop. So this is the very famous Thai noodle dish. Gung is shrimp and sop is fresh. Thais really like noodles. Again, here we've got guai tiao. Guai tiao rua, like boat noodles. It is some kind of special dish that's very popular and served in lots of places. It smells a bit sort of herby and medicinal. I'm not keen, but my wife likes it. And the second one down is mama. These are the like pot noodles. They use those in dishes as well. Here are some more rice dishes. Quan, cow, mudang. So it's rice and red pork. Kamul, pig leg. I don't eat pork in Thailand, so none of these dishes would interest me. At the top we've got cow kamul, so rice and pig's leg, and then mudang, red pork, cow mu grop. So mu is pork, well it's actually pig, and grop is crispy. Cow mudang, okay, plus mu grop, so you can get a combination red pork and crispy pork. And the bottom one is the cow kamul, the pig leg, and the crispy pork. I mentioned khao man in a previous video. This is where they mix in the juices from the meat into the rice, and it gets a bit sticky, but it's quite good. So at the top we've got khao man gai tom, which is tom is boiled, so you can get it with boiled chicken. Underneath that, khao man gai tot, so deep fried chicken. Khao man gai pasom. Pasom is to mix, so presumably pasom is some boiled chicken and deep fried chicken. Khao man pla tot. Pla is fish, so deep fried fish. And at the bottom, khao man gai pasom krung nai. Krung nai is like intestines, so you'll get the chicken, liver, kidney and the other bits from inside the chicken. Here are some more rice dishes. So at the top, khao pat. Pat is like stir-fried, so stir-fried rice. Tale, which is seafood. Kana, mu grop. So I'm not quite sure what kana is, but mu grop is crispy pork. Krung gang, pla duk. I think pla duk is catfish, and krung gang is a type of curry. Gaprao mu sap. So sap is like to mince, so minced pork, and gaprao is holy basil. Kai yeo ma, so I think it comes with some kind of an egg. And at the bottom, tom yum raw mit. So tom yum is that spicy soup with the lemongrass. And raw meat is mixed. So if you order pad pak raw meat, like that's mixed fried vegetables. So whenever you see raw meat, it's going to be a mixture of things. Here's some more fried rice done in different ways, khao pad. And gapi, which you can see at the top. I think that's made from shrimp. It's quite strong tasting and strong smelling. My wife likes it. And here you can get different meats, but they only seem to have like fish or pork, mu or pla tu, with these sort of little fish with the sort of bent heads. I can't see any chicken on that menu. This is another place selling the tom yum, the spicy soup with lemongrass. And this is an illustration of what I was saying earlier about the two types. There's tom yum nam kon and tom yum nam sai. I think sai is the clear one and kon is the one that isn't clear. I'm not sure about the second one on the list. The middle one is gang som. This is a dish that's local to southern Thailand. My wife eats it virtually every day. Very, very strong smelling, very strong tasting. I'm not keen at all. And then below that we've got pla muk. Pla muk is squid. And at the bottom we've got pla grapong, which is the snapper. Now we'll just have a quick scan around the food court. This one's not very upmarket. There is a more upmarket one quite near to here in a more upmarket mall. But those places tend to attract foreign tourists when there are foreign tourists in Thailand. And the prices go up and a lot more English is used. And the objective today was to practice some Thai, so I didn't really want to see English signs. Chon is spoon and som is fork. That's what Thais normally eat with. They do use knives. If they go to a Western style restaurant, they'll be given a knife. And they normally have quite a few problems using a knife and fork. And for like noodle dishes, they will also use chopsticks and a spoon. But they don't normally use chopsticks. A lot of people seem to think that Thais use chopsticks like Chinese, but they don't. Normally they will just use a fork and a spoon. As you will have seen on the signs already, the prices are really cheap in these places. So if you're on a budget and you're looking to spend as little money as possible, this is the sort of place that you want to try to find. And finding them is really not difficult. So as I said previously, they're everywhere in Thailand. The purpose of that quick stroll around a Thai food court was just to give you some more reading practice in the real world. If you weren't sure of anything, or if you've got any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thanks for watching, and more videos soon.